Hi everyone, it's a very tired Clay who's been doing LudumDare, doing the daily challenge. Yeah, so it's been going well. I've lost a lot of time because I'm using a part of Unity that I'm not super familiar with. I only tried it for the first time on Friday, which is the 2D stuff. And frankly, I haven't worked in Unity in 3 months, 4 months. So it was just that time lost to refamiliarization, which I think is less than great. I mean, I was hoping to do a warm-up game last weekend, but obviously with being sick and everything, that kind of fell through. Yeah, so the theme, it's a decent theme. There were others I was more stoked about, but I think I've got a decent take on it, which is a fireman saving people from burning building. And obviously you can only carry one person at a time, and you only get one chance, and you know, the building's gonna deteriorate, and you know, the safe route doesn't necessarily last, so it's all about risk and how much you're willing to take, and obviously the overextending of yourself, because in real life firefighters have to sometimes take the less heroic option to survive, because you know, life's dice roll, and you can't rely on the dice rolling well for you, so you've got to play against the odds. Because if a fireman dies on the line of duty, that's actually really bad, because besides from him dying and, you know, the family and everyone being very distraught, it means that he's not at the next fire to save people's lives. So there's a definite, you know, because like obviously the Hollywood narrative is, if a hero goes, ooh, compass on the first level, brilliant. The Hollywood narrative is, if a hero goes down, dies saving a lot of people, that's a wonderful thing. But in reality, the real hero is the person who saves as many people as he can or she can, and be the next thing to help people again. Really, you know, it's not a selfish thing. It's actually more selfish in some ways to be the person who glory hunts. So yeah, that's the motif of the little game I'm making. It doesn't feel super original because the mechanics are, you know, climbing, you know, up the side of the building. So there's a bit of nagging there with me, but all the other ideas I had were quite heavily narrative driven, or were quite heavily heartbreak driven, and that just didn't feel, it felt very content dependent, but it also just felt, it just felt like something that doesn't fit a jam very well. Like it fits, if you had to sit me down and say, okay, you've got 6 months to make a game, and at the end of the 6 months, you know, this is the game, and la la la, which game you prefer to make, probably would have gone with my more narrative-driven ideas. But it's a jam, and I want the game at the end of the 48 hours to be something I can go, oh, that's cool. So hence the choices I've made. Now, speaking of saving lives, I'm going to take hers and I'm going to sacrifice it to the goddess Kali, because this is the most selfish little weeaboo anime fan ever to grace the minds of Spelunky. I'm a greedy little treasure hunter. Ooh, 2 compasses on the first level, wow. And a shop where we can get, yeah, let's go for it. have a shotgun. Potentially not the best thing because now we've got a shopkeeper at the end of every level, but a cape and a shotgun are pretty good. And then you get a darkness level. Okay. Oh, I had it. Now remember, we're going to have an angry shopkeeper at the end of this level, and potentially, earlier, if there was a shopkeeper just naturally spawned on this level. I got one bomb. And there's Kali right there. I'm not hearing the altar. I'm not hearing the damsel. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil. Or the damsel. Same time I killed it. Oh, thank you. My guess. Oh. Okay, this is very good. This means we can get the damsel to Kali if we can just find a path. Oh wow, it's actually an easy path. Okay, come on. Sacrifice time. Wow, okay, so we got the Kapala, one bomb, decent ropes, shotgun, cape. This is looking good. I'm just going, plug it into USB, we're like, not in the zone. Okay, so normally I don't bother, but considering the damsel's there and the key's there, I think it's safe to get this. And I think it has the added advantage that it might piss off a shopkeeper, which it didn't, but I was really hoping it would do. Okay, so we know. Oh, bollocks. I'm tempted to leave you there for now. chest. That boulder is actually a really deadly thing and you're going to be really careful with. Okay, so don't panic about the ghost because realistically we've got quite a bit of maneuver room. So I'm less worried about the ghost than usual. Put her out of harm's way. Do you see maneuver path? I see maneuver path. Okay, come on, Ghosty. All the way up here. Get you out of the way of the big bads. Okay, there is a safe place for the animal as well. Oh, bollocks. Use a rope there, but I totally forgot I hadn't checked that skeleton out. Bloody ghosts. They can be troublesome. Though never scary, unless you're in really tight confines and you haven't researched where you're going. In cases like this, not really worried about them. Come on. Marker. That was kind of the whole point of a lot of this decision making. Well, let's be honest, the intention is always to go to the black market. Gonna go this way around. Just check how missed him. And I've definitely crushed the chest somewhere with a boulder. It's not good, it's not good. Okay, decision making time. Gotta kill him, we've gotta get the damsel. And navigation room. Oh, just clipped it. Damn it. It's playing with the ghost way too long. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to get back to making games for LudumDare. But hey, it's not a bad